Quick question, would you rather be losing money or being stuck at break-even for the next 6 months? Because losing at least tells you you're bad at something. Break-even doesn't. You're not feeling hard enough to quit, and you're definitely not winning enough to believe. So you just stay there, day after day, trade after trade. You fix your mistakes, you get more discipline, and still nothing. No progress, no momentum. If this sounds familiar, this video is for you, because this is the real hardest phase in trading, and is also where the most people give up. But really then, what is a break-even trader? You can consider yourself a break-even trader where you're not making stupid mistakes. So when you open trades, you're following your strategy, you're using a stop loss, you're not being degenerate. In terms of result, you're not blowing challenges every week, but also you're not even passing evaluations in less than a month. The problem with this phase is that you don't get real feedback, because there are many days where you're feeling good, you're making some good trades, and you are excited. But then there are also many days where you get stopped out of your trades and you're feeling depressed, you're down, and you don't know what to do. And don't let me talk about those days where you don't even open any trade, or maybe you break even for that day and you're there staring at the wall, thinking about what is my name, what am I doing? Essentially, you're getting flat results. And this is the real problem, because the human brain, believe me or not, prefers to feel bad rather than feel nothing. And this is exactly why people start to sabotage themselves, looking for a new strategy or a different market or changing some time frames. All things that I also did. And why do you do this? Because this way the learning curve resets and you start making the new mistakes that you shouldn't really do at this point. It's counterintuitive, but this way the brain feels bad, which, as I said, for him is better than feel nothing. So at a certain point, frustration hits the limit and you may quit. The key to not get trapped is focusing your energies on what really matters, which at these points are two things. The first one is, what are you doing well? You must understand your context. What characteristics have your winning trade? What time? What market? Which time frame? What market conditions? Once you find the pattern, you should only trade on those conditions in order to maximize your winning potential. And the second thing is understanding what are your most common mistakes. And guys, I'm not referring to when you get your analysis wrong, because we are human and we cannot get that 100% of the time. I'm talking about those times where you may force a little bit the setup, or maybe the setup wasn't really what you should have done, the conditions weren't there, but you still open it. And once you understand what are your most common mistakes, you must find a practical solution in order to fix them. This is the point where you stop dreaming about become a trader and you start executing a plan. The last thing I want to say is that you have to be patient. You must be patient. You cannot be a trader if you're not patient. Think about it. It's Sunday. You're on your bed, maybe with your girlfriend, and you're watching Netflix. What are you waiting for? For the markets to open. Then on Monday, markets open. So what you're waiting now? You're waiting for your session to come. Once your session comes, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for your setups to form. Once your setups form, what are you doing? You open the trade. And this is the first thing that you actually do. And honestly, guys, it's even the last thing. Because after you open the trade, what you're doing? You are waiting again, either to your stop loss or to your take profit. Once the trade is closed, what you're doing? You're waiting, either for the next session or for the next trade. So trading, it's all about waiting, and you must be patient. The sooner you accept it, the sooner you get profitable. Guys, I hope you liked this video. Comment down below how long have you been in trading, and I'll see you in the next one.